Today we are going to be playing a game called Nekomancer of Nowhere. Certainly a lot of a flutter in Tombstone Towers now about. But hey, living around the dead keeps the rent real cheap, and I've had worse roommates. Be seeing you, wand wielder. Okay, so we are... I like that there is some lore, there is a thing. So we're in these towers, there's ghosts, it's a accommodation, either a hotel or a apartments or something, flats. Okay, so if you've been a ghost for a while and you're suddenly brought back to life, how are you going to go about existing? Just hypothetical question. Say you've been dead like even 50 years. Like just in that 50 years, culture is going to have moved on quite a lot. And you've got all of your assets will have been redistributed. You've got no ID, you've got no money, you've got nowhere to live. Like, unless you have a society that's designed for resurrected souls, people being brought back from the dead would actually be really quite problematic. There's just from an infrastructure perspective, from a documentation perspective, just so many things. But also, if you could die and get brought back, I wonder how many more risks people would take in life. Because dying is then not, it's just an inconvenience. So would you then be taking more risks in life if you knew it wasn't the end? So I can get, okay, so this is part of the puzzle. I am so glad that they're like, yeah, that's circle enough. That'll do. Okay, that's how we do that. So that's circle enough. We know what you meant. That's good enough. I appreciate that. Get rid of you. And then I can get rid of you. Okay, the game is like, yes, I am very generous with my interpretation, but not that generous. There is that. Yeah, there are limits. Oh well, I may have been killed by a serial killer some many years ago, but I don't have to worry about that now, and neither should you. I'm going to live life to the fullest. Okay, well that's dark. Just oh, you know, someone murdered me. It's fine. It's not in the past now. Just you know, your day in the life of serial killing victim. It's fine. It's fine. Totally, it's fine. I can definitely see this game being one to speedrun. Excuse you. Like, you could definitely learn the levels. Oh, you... That's cute. You can give me head pats. Yeah, you give me all the head pats. Yeah. I've got a hand just reaching out for me. Yeah, you give me all the head pats because I am a cat. I like head pats in real life as well. What do you want? Ooh. Like that? Oh, that was an attempt at that. Yeah. Oh, don't let me distract you. I was just making my agenda for all the stuff to do now that I'm alive again. I built up a hefty backlog after being dead all those years. So yeah, so just there's got to be a whole society built around the idea that you can come back from the dead. So you can't just redistribute people's wealths. Like, you can't have wills and things. Now, where was I? Oh yes, the farm. Like, but who's been looking after the farm? And what happens if you don't get brought back to the dead? Is there a time limit on how long they'll hold stuff for you? And Bear, night, I have told you. Stop marking the floor. He's sticking holes in the floor everywhere he goes. Don't worry about it, pal. I just haven't been alive in, what, 80 years? I haven't had to think in a while. So you can be dead for a while. Imagine dying and then 80 years. Imagine being dead for 80 years and then just suddenly you're alive again. It's like, yeah, everything. Imagine 80 years ago suddenly being brought back now when we've got like a whole different culture. Like what isn't acceptable is now completely different. We've got all sorts of like technology and things. Not to mention, like, you're not going to have any money. Money's different. Like, you're not going to have any assets. You're not going to have any ID. It's like, it's a whole thing. Yeah, imagine passing away during a war and then coming back afterwards and stuff. Just so different in so many ways. Like 80 years ago. Like, and again, like, because you could come back, how does your family handle that? Because if your family doesn't get brought back at the same time, they didn't pass at the same time, they don't get brought back at the same time, all of your friends, all of your family, like, everything's gonna be different, and you're gonna be like alone. Like all these people are like, yay, I'm back, and this one's like, oh, I need to go to the farm, I need to go to this, I need to go to the bank, I need to do that. It's like, but everything's different. Everyone around you is different. All your it's not that simple. Not to mention the trauma of being dead. It's just so much going on. So many implications for coming back from the dead. Now that I have a better look at you, I have a hypothesis. You're not here for science. You are you? It depends. Is necromancy a science? I mean, surely necromancy in this world, along with magic in general, would be a form or a subcategory of science. Surely. I mean, technically, what is science other than magic by a different name? I mean, we've put bubbles into things, we've done all sorts of really cool stuff. We can travel the world fast paced, go from place to place in a matter of hours. We can fly. Surely that is not... What is that if it's not magic by another name? You know? So, yes, I think I am indeed here for science in the name of magic. I have been proven correct, but if I may ask, what are you doing here? I don't know. I believe I'm just looking for an apartment. Oh, how very noble. I too am on a noble quest of my own, you could say. Are we on a noble quest? I thought we would just... They mentioned something about having your house flatmates living with things in the first level. Are we not just here to find an apartment? Because I think that would kind of be funny if your quest is, I'm just looking for somewhere to live, mate. I'm a necromancer, the ghosts aren't bothering me. Like, the fact the place is haunted and the rent is cheap is fine. So, you know, that's what I'm here for. And then I just accidentally brought all the ghosts back from the dead, which if I continue doing means the rent will go up, which is not in my best interest. Well, maybe not noble, but instead one of extreme scientific importance. My upcoming thesis on parapsychology, and where else to research than Tombstone Towers. Well, to be fair, if you're researching... So we've got psychology and we've got para. So the psychology of ghosts. Are you looking at the science and the mindset of ghosts? Because yeah, going to somewhere haunted with a proven haunted thing, and having a necromancer with you who can bring them back from the dead so you can talk to them better, does sound like a good scientific experiment. Is this another life, not a vacation from death? Well, technically, I mean, you will die again at some point. So, yes, anyone's life is technically just a holiday from whatever they were before they were born to what they will return to once they've died. So, happy holiday, everyone. It's called life. Remember, you resurrected me back there. You also resurrected the serial killer who had serial killed me. Yep, well done us. You said it. It seems like he went right back to his old ways. But I'm here now. Third time's the charm, right? Yeah, well, if you're just resurrecting people, you don't know who they are or what their life is. You have no idea anything about them and the consequences of your actions. So, yeah, there is that. But then is that better than deciding who will and won't live? I just want to open doors. I mean, that's all I want. I just want to open doors. If you are dead and in my way because the door has decided to not open because you are still dead, then you are being brought back to life for my convenience. The camera angle is not helping. You know how I try not to swear too much? Yes, there was an utterance under my breath then. There was, yes, I know. Falling down round and round. So yeah, scary things jumping out at me, very little swearing, getting frustrated with a game, more likely to be swearing. That's how we roll. This guy asked us earlier not to resurrect him if we found him dead. And I said, if the door was closed and resurrecting him was a requirement, that I would resurrect him in a heartbeat. And that's how that's going to be for me to progress. However, it has given us choice. I'd like to talk to him without raising him. I don't know if it's going to let us do that, but we're going to find out. But my intention is to honour his last wish to me. So I would like to not resurrect him and I would like to walk through the door, but I do want to see what he's got to say for himself first. But if this raises him, that's not my intention, that's not my fault. Mysterious voice. A knight that fought well, now laid still, died with honour. Well, he asked to be left like that, so off we go. You're in the lonelier quarters of the tower now, Nekomancer. By the by, what happened to that flock of two you had back there? Beard, the bear with the broadsword. Oh, I left him. He's dead. He asked me to, so yep, that's. I honoured his wish. We're moving on. Oh yeah, sad face, because we chose not to bring him back. You're more caring type than I'd taken you for, Nekomancer. Your friend had a calling just like yourself. There's something to that. Yep, still sad face. I'd known him for 5 minutes. Were there something your friend wanted of you? I'm sure they wouldn't have been bashful. What matters is that you lent an ear. Again, I knew him for 2 minutes. He asked me not to use my skill on him should the situation arise. I have honoured that, because anyone who asks me something specific as a human being or as the base rights of these animals, I'm going to honour their wishes if so possible. You don't need to be reading into this more than it is. How do you do it all by yourself? Easily. I'm a massive loner. I sit in a room talking to myself and people watch me. It's quite easy to do, really. Back at home, I always had the company of my mama Mook, and my 23 brothers and sisters. That I would just know. Just know I would, as soon as I physically could, be leaving that establishment. Just nope. Give me the ghosts and ghouls. But a household of 26 people? No. Didn't have to face the fact that I'm nothing but a coward. Really? Because you're in a haunted place on your own, facing your personal fears. I mean, I would certainly not call someone who lives in a family, in a household of 26 chipmunks, coming somewhere on your own is not cowardness at all, mate. You are doing really well. Just because other people, such as myself, would not have an issue with this, you are addressing your personal demons, and you should be commended for that. Is it that bad? I mean, of course being a coward is bad, but you're not a coward. You're not a coward. It is okay to be scared. Being scared does not make you a coward. Ooh, we get to read these ones. Cool. Okay. You first. Faded Tombstone. In loving memory of beloved daughter, mother, and magician. You will always be too loved to be forgotten. Message in carved in stone. The sun hasn't shined as brightly since you passed away. Oh, don't make me cry. I wish I could just bathe in your light one more time. Just one more time, please. Aww. In remembrance of a much longer name. The body may return to nothing, but the soul, our love, and the memories are forever. Time cannot take that from you. Message in carved in stone. My dear mentor, why choose death when you could choose to live? Why? Why didn't you choose to come back and stay with me? Why can't I bring you back? And then this one is, here lies a true friend until the end. May you rest in peace. Message in carved in stone. You were such a jokester. Some of my most fonded memories are us causing mischief. Honestly, I still think one day you're going to pop out from around the corner and say surprise, but you're not coming back, are you? Well, apparently in this world, I brought someone back after 80 years, so never say never. A child so bright and smart and loving, a living, breathing angel, you flew away from us too soon. Oh, again. Apparently, the death of a parent or a child being mentioned just gets me all teary. Ugh. Apparently, I am a bit of a soppy soul. Rest easy in the beautiful sky, and a message. Whenever I feel lonely, I look up the sky to try and see you. Sometimes I think I do. I just wonder, do you miss me as much as I miss you? Ah. I mean, they did tell me that there was things of death, but you know, that's fine. That's fine. Now I've got makeup everywhere. I am really soppy when it comes to stuff like that. Because, yeah, particularly if it's a parent being mentioned, because, you know, trauma, yay! So there's that. Nekomancer, I didn't die a slow death. I died a slow, painful, agonizing death. But I found solace in the fact that I would only have to live through that internal torture once. Hey, congratulations! I made it so you might have to do that again. This isn't any better than before at all. You're not about to tell me that improving my quality of life is my responsibility, are you? Nekomancers these days, what are they coming to? I mean, yeah, how much responsibility do I have for the people that I've brought back from the dead who now have nothing, who are now traumatized, who have no family, no friends, no money, no point to life, who possibly have skill sets that are irrelevant to the time frame now because it's potentially been over 80 years. Like, how much responsibility do I have to these people who I have returned to life? No. Okay, let's just get rid of you. Yep, you, and then... Oh, you can die. I kind of assumed you couldn't. Okay, so that's mana. So where are we resurrection from? From this room. Everything's come back to life. I didn't think we could die. Scientist, maybe one day I'll get over my fears and come back to this place. Until then, hasta la squeakster kitty. You know, it's fine. You feel your feelings and you did really, really well. You should be really proud of yourself that you came. You were scared. You recognized that. You're taking a step back. You're going to reevaluate. You're going to get not too overwhelmed, and then you'll come back when you're ready. That is a valid thing to do, and that should be commended. Recognizing when you are overwhelmed and need to take a step back is absolutely a thing. Resurrected soul. So you bring people back from the dead. He's a walrus. Yes, that's scary. You're scary. Fair. Very fair. Resurrected people. People used to sit here. Yes, they are chairs. Yes, that is the purpose of chairs. The purpose of chairs is to sit there. People did indeed used to sit. You can sit there. You can sit there in the present if you want. That is totally okay to do. Are these chairs here for us, the dead? Well, you're alive now. You're living now. I don't think you could sit very easily when you were dead because you were incorporeal, but yeah. Or are they for the grieving? That's fair. They're for the... Because a lot of the rituals that we go through when someone's dead are not for the dead. They are for the living. How long has it been? Are those who grieved for me gone too? See, this is what I was saying earlier. You're bringing back people from the dead and they don't know if they have anyone. What are you going to do? Hunt down your family tree and be like, hey, I am your great-great-great-great-great-grandparent. Feed me, I'm hungry, and provide me with, somewhere to live. I ask that you take this heart to those journey has ended with whom desires their rest. Respect their wishes and assure them that no others of your craft shall do unjustly unto them. Okay, mate. Boundaries. Yeah, we're going to have another talk about boundaries, as we do here occasionally. Like, I can respect your wishes and assure them that I will not resurrect them as per their things. I have no control over others of my craft. I am but an individual with my own thoughts and feelings. Other beings have their own thoughts and feelings, and I have absolutely no influence or control over them should they decide to act differently to myself. So no, I cannot assure them that no others of my craft shall do unjustly unto them. That is not in my gift. I cannot promise this, nor will I promise things that I have no control over. That's just how I roll. It's Dark Nekomancer. You're still following me. Why persist? I am not following you. You just happen to be ahead of me in the way I am going. Like we just happen to be on similar paths. I don't really care what you're doing, other than apparently I'm probably going to have to fight whatever this monstrosity is. What have you done? Fine, I will sort out your mess. But no, I am not following you. You're just going ahead of me. Standing up for yourself. Didn't know you had the guts. If it's war you want, okay, I have been standing up for myself the entirety of this game. Thank you very much. I think you will find we have had several conversations. You asked me to join you. I declined. Just standing up for myself. Where is this coming from? Then war is what you will get, Nekomancer. I have a name. I don't know what my name is, but I have a name. I'll show you nobody will ever have to be alone again. Friends, family, the loss of them, everyone together forever. Oh gee, can we not? Can we not? This is every introvert's nightmare. Like forcing us together forever. Just no, can we not? Thanks. Dark Nekomancer. When I saw you in the tower for the first time, I thought I saw a friend. The same manner in our bones. It's been so long since I felt that joy. Yeah, but mate, that's why. We don't know each other. You don't know me. Just because we've got the same background, or we look similar, or we're the same race, or we work in the same place, or we've got the same skill set. You don't know me. That's like, my job is like a tiny percent of the person that I am. Why I chose that job is more of a part of who I am, but hey, Don't be like, hey, we're both this thing, so we're best buds now, because that's kind of creepy, to be fair. I was scared of connecting with you, because someday I'll lose that. Sadness like that leaves deeper wounds than kinship ever could heal. Well, yes, I feel that. Just, you know, trigger warning, my mum passed away, like, you know, 25 years ago now, but that stays with you. That really, I almost swore again. That stuff, that squeak stays with you, you know? 25 years ago, and I'm still tearing up at the mention of parent-child deaths and the connection and the sadness and stuff. Yep, no, it does definitely gets to me. There you go, hearts all round. Black cat. Why did everyone assume we were the same? Cooches! See? The answer is a good cooch. Everyone, hearts and cooches all round. Everyone feels so much better. Stop bringing people back from the dead. Plushie, stop bringing people back from the dead. Yeah? Just no. It's just not good. It's just not... a good cooch. Cooch is the Welsh word for hug. And it's like a good proper snuggle hug. So everyone gets good proper snuggle hugs and they get cooches all around. But yeah, thank you all. Bye.